I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nick.
And I'm Say.
And we're here with Mr. Tetters,
Miss Myers,
and Scully. There will be a student council meeting Wednesday, August 31st, right after school in room 1802 with Sergeant Gibson.
There's also a show choir meeting today in 1412.
They're still looking for boys interested in participating in fall baseball conditioning. If you have signed up for mystudentathlete.com and you have a physical on file, you can start practicing.
We still have IDs waiting to be picked up. Come get yours during lunch for $3.
The first princess lay sick. They said there was no cure, no hope. The curse was her blood and her bones. So we searched for better blood, for better bones. He found a very good match. Another princess, but he was refused. He waited as long as he could until there was no time left to ask, only to take. So he followed. And he took. But it was too late. And all he had left was the perfect match. If only she would give him time, she would come to love him. She would be his new princess. Or so he thought. My best friend Libby and I created Princess X while we were in middle school. I wrote the stories and she drew the cartoons. But I never wrote that story. And Libby never drew that cartoon. Because Libby died that year when her mother fell asleep and drove off a bridge. That was 3 years ago. But if Libby died 3 years ago in the water, then why am I looking at a Princess X sticker on a lamppost in Seattle today?
If you see these people in the halls today, make sure you tell them happy birthday. Mario Madrano, Montavious Mills, and Bruce Escoval. Happy birthday.
Wait, that's all for us today. See you tomorrow.
Wait, we have a last minute announcement. Nominations for Mr. and Mrs. OHS will start next Tuesday, September 6th. Get your nominations in now.
And that's it for real this time.
And yeah, we're done.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
Good morning, Okeechobee High School on this beautiful Wednesday. Proud of you yesterday. I saw a lot of you wearing your bow ties, looking pretty for pictures. The only thing I was disappointed about is, man, when the lady showed me my picture, I was kind of cropped, and I don't think she got the purple tie in. Man, I was a little disappointed. We're gonna have to talk to Light Touch. We're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to just extend the image just a hair. Okay. Now, one little announcement. I'll go ahead and start with the announcement before I give you something to think about. Is Letterman jacket orders. If you just got a letter, or you believe you're on varsity and you're going to receive your first letter, and your parents are thinking they might want to get a Letterman jacket for you by Christmas, those things just don't appear overnight. They take a little bit of time to make. So if you want to order a Letterman's jacket through our office, you need to order it no later than September 30th to have it here by Christmas time, because there's an 8-week processing fee, and it costs $100 to get it started. So you can pay by cash or check. Please see Ms. Murphy in the main office. But that's if you want a Letterman's jacket by Christmas. So even just go ahead and plant that seed with your parents. Say, hey, Mom, Dad, if I'm thinking I might want that Letterman's jacket, would you agree, Miss Myers? No, she doesn't agree. But just get that order placed so you can get that Letterman jacket. You can sport that Letterman jacket. That'll be great. The thought for you, something I want you to think about, is you always want to be thinking about what story are you wanting to tell. What version of a story are you wanting people to see whenever they see you interact, whenever they talk to you, and this even goes to what you're posting. Because for some reason, some people decided to post some silly stuff on Go Brahmin, which again, I'm not policing what you post, and I'm not deleting what you post. So if you're going to be silly about what you post, and you're going to post something that tells a story, we had a fight in a classroom. Ooh, it's happened before. But to post it out, and then somebody from outside would look at it and go, man, that place is just not safe. I think we got a pretty safe place here. Okay, but people sometimes make bad decisions and they start going at it. Okay, well, when they do, we're going to try to wrap them up. They're probably going to wind up going to jail. There's going to be a suspension. So to me, that's just not worth it. But if you want to videotape it and you want that to be your message to where all these other schools in the area look around and go, look how crazy and look how out of control Okeechobee High School is. I don't believe it's that far out of control. If you do, then I mean, I guess you're going to keep posting that stuff, but I just don't understand what the purpose of that story is when you're in the boat. Why would you want the boat to not sail and move forward? Just a thought. The reason why I started the hashtag anyway is because I always want to try to tell the story of students on this campus, staff on this campus, and everything we're trying to do moving forward. I want to make sure I portray students helping other students, because you guys get a bad rap in this generation that you don't care about anybody other than yourselves. And I think by what we've put out so far, we're showing that a focus on this campus is about what can I do to help myself and help others along the way. So we're always going to be striving for growth, and we're always going to be striving to be positive. But again, if you want to post something silly, post something stupid, it's not it. I started the hashtag, but it's not mine. It's yours. You're telling your story, so tell a good one. There's enough negative in the world. Be sure to find the beauty, and that's what we need to share. That's what we need to share every day, and that's what we're trying to do. And 99% of you are doing an awesome job at what you're tagging and what you're sharing and what you're even getting now from classrooms, and it's a beautiful thing. Okay? You can change a culture by starting to just focus on the positive, and that's what I want to continue to reinforce. What story are you telling?
So if you've been by the library recently, you might have seen all the flurry of activity in there. Our IT department in there getting those Chromebook carts ready to head to classrooms really soon. A lot of you have turned in, including Miss Reister's third period, give them their shout out. A lot of you have turned in the page from your code of conduct. If you have not yet, get that to your third period teacher so they can get it up to us, so we can get you checked off the list, so that when it's time to hand out those Chromebooks, we can say, here's yours, go to it. Okay, so get those Chromebook forms back to us ASAP. Also, class changes. The guidance counselors, you had your 9-day grace period, okay, and they have worked all the class change forms that they had received during that time frame. Now is the time to just say, look, it's done. Okay, we will need to move a few students maybe to meet class size requirements, or maybe if they've been academically placed wrong, that's a case-by-case basis. But otherwise, you're kind of there for the semester, okay? So, you know, if you've decided maybe you want to flex a class and you didn't have it flexed, guess what? It's a little late for that now. You're kind of stuck there for the semester. Make the best of it, do a great job. But, you know, that time of just willy-nilly, I'm going to change a class, that's been and gone. And so, you know, stick with it, hang in there, do the best you can to make the best of the situation you've been given. Right, Miss Myers?
Smile if you agree, Miss Myers. There she is. Smile if you love Brahmin Nation. There she is. You know she loves you.
Miss Myers loves you more than this much. She sent me that.
You can see.
Yes, more. That smile says she loves you more than that.
And again, it's all fun and games. Miss Myers is a little under the weather. She would love to be here right now, smiling on her own. And again, just so you know, I know whenever I'm missing that we'll have that to play with. And I know when Miss Goggins is gone, we'll have this to play with. So thank you for the fatheads. All you got to do is ask and you shall receive. So we're looking forward to having those in full play. Remember the challenge I threw out on Monday. Eliminate zeros. Eliminate zeros. been observing some teachers and seeing some good stuff. So I want to continue to see you guys moving forward, being great, and spreading the story, the positive story of all the good you're doing, because we know you're doing it.
And if you're in the cafeteria at lunch, catch me, and I'd love to take a picture of you with what you're reading right now so we can post that.
Post those bow tie pictures.
Yes.